refuse to not be first.
Do we do enough? Well, I never shut up about it.
It must have been about 16, 17. We nicked their guilt rings. Right, the bouncer's guilt ring.
This is no good for me. That's the reality. If you want the honest truth, and I see it every day.
Razaban IFL TV proudly sponsored by Everlast. With me, Lauren Price. Lauren, appreciate it's weighing day, and most fighters don't like to talk before the weigh-in, so appreciate a little bit of your time. I've just seen you up there, see the Lonsdale belt, the first ever. How was it?
Yeah, you know, I was a bit worried. Some people were saying to me, "Oh, it might be different," and you know, for me, that's one of the nicest belts out there. Obviously, looking at the male belts, but thank God, yeah, it's the same, and yeah, it's beautiful. It's one of the nicest belts in boxing, I think. So it's a complete honour, you know, to be the first, myself and Kirsty, you know, the complete honour boxing for it.
Did you touch it?
No, I didn't touch it. No.
Sometimes fighters don't want to touch something because they don't want to curse themselves.
No, I didn't. I just had a quick look, you know, had a few pictures, done an interview, and yeah, I'll obviously be taking it back to Wales tomorrow.
Lauren, we spoke a couple of months ago, I think, where was it? Paris, and we talked about how your lack of activity over the last kind of 5-6 months towards the end of the year and the new year. But this year started off well now, 2 fights in the first kind of 5 months, exactly what you wanted.
Yeah, 100%. That was the main thing going into this year, wanting momentum behind me, and like you said, obviously coming off that win in Paris, I was straight back in the gym because Karis was boxing as well. Just, you know, I knew I was boxing Kirsty next. I didn't know it was for a title. So, you know, to have that news, it was just great. You know, my 4th professional fight, my first 10-rounder, and boxing for the British title. So yeah, over the moon.
Is Lauren Price the most dangerous when she's active?
Yeah, most definitely, and I feel as the level opponent gets better, the better I perform as well. So, you know, I'm really looking forward to Saturday night. Respect to Kirsty. I know, obviously, you can even call her, you know, she's above British level, she's been there, she's European champion and stuff. So yeah, I think it's going to be a great fight. I do believe in myself, and I think obviously I'm a level above, but you know, I think it'll be a great fight.
Was it any different for you? Because over the your first couple of opponents, everyone's kind of been quiet, haven't said much. Yesterday, Kirsty was very confident. She believes she belongs at this level. She believes she beats you. She, like you said, got that good experience over the last couple of fights as well for her.
Well, yeah, they gotta, you know, they gotta sell themselves. They gotta back themselves. Gotta believe in themselves. And yeah, like I said, I got respect for her. She's been there. She's been European champion. And I think it's going to be a great fight, but I believe in myself, and I believe I'll come out on top on Saturday. I know obviously she's done more 10-rounders than me and stuff like that, but you know, looking at my amateur experience, all the styles I've come across, looking the way I train, you know, I'm in camp, you know, Monday to Friday, training with Rob McCrack. I'm one of the best out there, so you know, I believe in myself, and I know I'm more than prepared.
Everyone says you're the most decorated female amateur that's ever come out of the amateurs. Do you take much notice in kind of the welterweight division right now? I know the focus is fight by fight, but do you look ahead and say, because like I said to you in many of our interviews in the past, you know, that world title is going to come very, very soon. So do you take much notice?
Obviously, yeah. Obviously, you take notice as your weight category, but for me, obviously, it's my 4th fight now, and I'm not the one who calls the shots. Rob's the one who calls the shots, but you know, he's speaking to me, saying I'm improving all the time, and you know, working on things, adapting my style and stuff like that. And I believe in myself, and I believe, you know, people who got the world titles out there, I believe, you know, I'm in there just as good, and I could, you know, beat them wherever. I believe in myself. So yeah, obviously in time when them fights come, then I'll be up for it and ready to go. But for now, obviously, I've got a fight tomorrow night. I believe in myself. I win that belt, and then we go from there. And you know, just keep moving up the levels, keep improving. I
know Karis sports you 150%, but is there friendly competition to see who gets that world title first?
Nah, there's not. You know, we're just a small team, and like even you look at this week, we've got each other. Rob comes down tonight or tomorrow, and you know, when we're in camp as well, we just help each other along. Like especially when you're having an hard day, we pick each other up, and it's a tough sport, you know. So to have Karis by my side and that, it's just, you know, it makes it special. And I support her 100%. She supports me, and all I care about is we're having our TV wall built out right now. So well, in a couple of weeks. So we need some belts to fill them. So we'll get this one tomorrow, and then obviously, hopefully she'll be up for one soon.
We've got some great trainers in the house. Sugar Hill's here training Ben Whittaker. We've got Joe Gallagher here with McGowan. We've also got Virgil Hunter here for Joshua Batsi. And then you mentioned, obviously, you're training Rob McCracken. How's that relationship? And has it helped when you've transferred over from kind of amateur to pro to still have Rob there? Because he knows you better than anybody.
Yeah, 100%. For me, the biggest thing is, you know, in this professional game is having people around you trust. I found that out after I come back from the Olympics, or, you know, the minute I won gold, my DMs just, you know, were crazy. But no, the big thing is obviously having people around you who can trust Rob. He's a great man and he knows the game. You know, he's worked with Froch, you know, he's worked with AJ, Buatsi, and he's had a great career himself as well. He was a great pro. So yeah, I'm just glad, you know, when I can't see myself going to anyone else throughout my career. I'm obviously very comfortable where I am as well, and having the GB coaches around me, even though they're amateurs, you know, some of them, obviously I train with Richie Woodall as well, he was a great pro. So yeah, it's obviously picking up knowledge off everyone. Rob's the main guy, and it's good, you know, he's more hands-on with myself, Karis and Galal as well. So yeah, everything's, you know, hunky-dory.
Lauren, Wayne's in the start in the next few minutes. Wish you all the best. I'm sure there's not going to be a problem with you on those scales, especially with that British title on the line. And yeah, I'm sure we'll catch up with you tomorrow after the fight.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Lauren Price, IFL TV. Thank you very much. Thanks, Lauren.
Because I refuse to not be first.
Do we do enough? Well, I never shut up about it.
It must have been about 17, 16, 17. We nicked their guilt rings. Right, the bouncer's guilt ring.
This is no good for me. That's the reality. If you want the honest truth, and I see it every day,